is only this. And let me welcome Ashutosh Verma ji, national spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party. Ashutosh Verma ji, the question is simply this. Is the Prime Minister, when he's going abroad, should the opposition be saying that he's going abroad because his image at home is diminished, so he's going to salvage his image abroad? People abroad should accost him, should surround him and ask him why he does not have a Muslim minister. He has representation of minorities. But the question is, should you be asking this at home? Or is this a question you want other nations to ask your Prime Minister because you possibly don't think your questions are effective enough?
Thank you, Navika. And I don't think that there is any reason that whether I should or they should ask the question, because across the world they know who the Narendra Modi is. I know in the last few months what Barack Obama, the ex-president of America, has told something about, has a comment on Narendra Modi ji. And you know that famous Time magazine's cover India's dividers in chief. So there is nothing that new that Indian people or outside the India know about the Modi. Everybody know how he does the Howdy Modi and how he behaves in India and outside the India. The question is not that. But I agree with you, but as a Prime Minister now he is representing the country, so it should not be like this in this way. Actually, this happens because 2 or 3 days back a new government has been formed and there is a rock rebuttal across the country about the vote percentage of Narendra Modi in his constituency, Varanasi. Because this is the first time ever in the history of India that such a low margin has ever any Prime Minister has gained. 1.5 lakhs is the lowest margin any Prime Minister has ever gained in his parliamentary constituency. So definitely there was a shocking event for Pradhan Mantri Modi. So definitely he wants to come out from his all these sorrows and what shock they have given by the Varanasi. So it's basically a factor which is just about after the election, and I don't find anything new that anybody has said about PM Narendra Modi.
Anand Ranganathan, 240 swearing in ceremony, yet the opposition is trying to project that Modi has lost this election. And when he is going abroad, it's only an image makeover, trying to bolster his sagging fortunes in the country. How do you see this?
Of all the times, good evening, Navika, of all the times Dr. Manmohan Singh went abroad, we never heard a murmur or a chirp that Congress party garnered only 145 seats out of 543. Be that as it may, you see, we again fallen into this trap. Navika, we are all busy rebutting Jairam Ramesh. But you know, credence is given to any man's utterances only after knowing his antecedents. पता तो लगाओ जयराम रमेश है कौन सी चीज, इससे पहले कि उनको लॉजिकल और रैशनल समझ लो. Over the last 10 years, we've seen these claimants for what they are, industrial scale liars and hypocrites. Honestly, if you believe in Jairam Ramesh, then you are one who rubs his nails every morning to cure baldness. God knows every time the fellow opens his mouth, a cop shoots up from the pyre somewhere to search for more wood so as to expedite the process. The guy is special. I mean, this is the same guy who once went to the most contaminated industrial site in the world, the Union Carbide plant in Bhopal, and picked up a fistful of soil and said, and I quote him, I am holding the Bhopal Union Carbide waste in my hand and I am still alive. He's the same guy who thought if he could keep on repeating the lie that Ambani was given 30,000 crores and all the Rafale offsets, he would still be able to hide the fact that Ambani was only given 850 crores and that the offsets were distributed among 72 companies, hell included. And recently, this male au pair of Rahul Gandhi was denigrating Adani Enterprises, wasn't he? And crying Adani was steeped in corruption, without disclosing that erstwhile Congress-ruled states like Chhattisgarh and Rajasthan were still invested heavily in Adani to the tune of 85,000 crores. He is the guy who criticized Modi for constructing a new parliament building when he was the one who demanded that a new parliament building be constructed. He is the guy who said electoral bonds are the biggest scam and then refused to answer why the Congress garnered 2,000 crores through them. He is the guy who criticized Modi for bringing in the 3 farm laws when he was the one who was in the committee for making the Congress 2019 manifesto that promised these very 3 farm laws. He was the guy who, along with Montek Singh Ahluwalia, backed Manmohan Singh and formulated the new pension scheme and jumped the old pension scheme, and was then promising to jump the new pension scheme and bring back the old pension scheme in Rajasthan. After having done that in Himachal Pradesh, nearly bankrupting the state by utilizing 85% of its tax revenue of his scheme. And that was, by the way, coined by the Congress as the biggest freebie. Hypocrisy runs in his veins, but thankfully it is hypocrisy and not something worse. Considering his disheveled, Botox, gone wrong, Manishankar Ayyar look gives the impression that he's returning from Hiyab. Now, Amika, let me conjure up an image for you. Just 10 seconds. Rahul is driving an auto that's run out of fuel and is being pushed by the outstretched leg of Jairam Ramesh, who is in his own auto, whose engine has heated up so much, he's sitting on the edge of the driver's seat, making it appear that a ghost is driving the auto. Who the ghost might be, I leave it to you to decide.
Well, Sanjay Jha has taken out his headphones and has decided to hear very closely the points that you have made. Sanjay Jha, I will give you time to rebut. Yes.
Navika, you know something, I can take a couple of minutes and script out a very sarcastic, sardonic response to what I think has been a vulgar manifestation of cheap potshots being done by Anand. It is basically making a mockery of what I think is still a serious debate. Now, don't interrupt me. I didn't interrupt you. Let me speak.
No, then don't
Let me
go
speak.
personal. Don't go personal.
Yeah, hello. Hello.
Rebut me.
What were you
Rebut
doing with
me.
Jairam Ramesh, man?
Don't
What were you
go
doing with
personal.
Jairam Ramesh?
Let
You
Jairam
stop
Ramesh
being a
go personal
hypocrite
on
here.
me.
I will expose
You
you
are not his
today.
twin, are you? You are
Yeah,
not his
don't worry
conjoined
about
twin,
it.
joined at
Don't
the
worry.
hip.
Navika, can
Do
you
you
see how
rub your
personal
nails
it
every
is
morning
again?
as well?
Why are
Navika,
you so
there's no
upset,
point arguing
bro?
with this guy. He is
Can
going
you
to be
see that?
suspended for
No,
another
The
10 years.
No,
moment it gets challenged.
Anand Ranganathan, you made your speech.
Yes,
Now,
let him not go personal.
the right to
Let him
rebut
explain
is
the
with Sanjay
hypocrisy
Jha,
of
who's
Jairam Ramesh.
representing the Congress. It's
Let him
only fair.
explain
It's
the
only fair.
hypocrisy of Jairam Ramesh.
Sanjay Jha.
Yeah, Navika, let me tell you, I have learned one thing in my life. Don't ever get provoked. And just because somebody else's level is abysmal and scrapping the bottom of the barrel,
gosh.
don't reduce to their pathetic standard. That is my response to you, Anand Ranganathan. By the way, let me tell you, whatever you have said can be replied in a million ways by me on this program right now or on Twitter
Just
later.
reply in
But you
one
know
way.
what? But you know
Navika,
what?
can I please now?
I
Can
will
I
tell you
please
what.
rebut
But no,
also?
hang
Or
on.
will he
Listen
go
to
on?
me. Listen to me. Do
Please
not
carry
interrupt
on
me.
your
I'm
bad
wrapping up in
drive.
15
Oh,
seconds. I refuse to get instigated by your vulgarity. I refuse to get provoked by your absolutely third grade subpar garbage. I leave it at that.